Jersey Sports Zone's high school basketball coverage is made possible by RWJ Barnabas Health. McDonald's All-American NC State commit Zoe Brooks and number 1 undefeated St. John Vianney taking on number 6 17-3 Montclair Immaculate to wrap up the Coach's Choice USA Shore Conference Challenge. Ashley Soulful-Canick with the hot hand to begin as she puts SJV in front 10-2 with 5 to go in the first. Zoe Brooks hits a 3 shortly after to make it 13-7. Montclair Immaculate answering back as St. John's commit Tiana Bailey knocks down one of her own to bring the Lions within 1. They trail St. John Vianney 18-14 after the first. Ashley Soulful-Canick driving to the lane again to kick off the second, 11 first half points for her. Midway through the quarter, Zoe Brooks gives it a try, and that roll on the finger roll working overtime. Lancers in front 24-20. Nearing the 1-minute mark, Immaculate down by 8. Sierra Ceballos hits from 3 to cut it to 32-27. She'd get the lead down to 2 following a 3-point play shortly after. And one of the biggest moments of the game going down in the closing seconds of the first half. Ashley Soulful-Canick draws a foul and will shoot a pair of free throws with 2 seconds on the clock. She makes the first, however the second won't fall. Bree Delaney winds up with it, and the Lancers get 2 on the board before the buzzer. They lead 35-30 at the break, but hold up, after some discussion they wipe the basket off the board, so SJV not pleased, ahead 33-30 instead at halftime. Things getting more interesting in the third. Midway through, Montclair Immaculate down by 1. Ori Ogunwolari coming up with the steal, and with the left, she gives the Lions their first lead of the evening. And once they got a taste, they couldn't stop. Tiana Bailey and Ogunwolari push it to 48-42 as 3:19 remains. Later, Bailey off the dribble from long range, buckets. Lions ahead by 8, and SJV forced to call a timeout with just under 3 minutes left. But the Lancers didn't flinch. Ashley Soulful-Canick using the 6'3 frame gets it going. Julia Carpel follows that up with a tray, and all of a sudden it's only 50-47 with 2 minutes left. Later, they're down by 5. Janie Bachman forcing a turnover, and Zoe Brooks comes up with it. Brooks takes it to the hole to cut it to 52-49 with a minute to go. Closing moments of the third, Zoe Brooks with a mob around her gets her own board to make it a 1-point game. She would knock down a free throw to tie this contest at 52-52 after 3. No lead was safe in the fourth. Zoe Brooks the hard take, count it, and 1. SJV ahead 58-55 to begin. Following that, Sierra Ceballos responds with a 3-point play of her own. The stakes only got higher from there. Zoe Brooks threads the needle to Ashley Soulful-Canick to break the tie. And 15 came to ball. Ashley Soulful-Canick with another contested lay-in shortly after. Then following a miss, Soulful-Canick better make it 3. Chest bumps all around as SJV goes ahead 67-62 with 4 minutes left. We jump to the final minute, Lancers in front by 1. Janie Bachman with another big defensive play, and Zoe Brooks finishing it off. Fresh cookies! With one hand behind her back, the NC State commit pushes it to 69-66. Following a timeout, Ashley Soulful-Canick with one of the biggest plays of the night denies the Lions. Zoe Brooks gets sent to the line with under a minute left, and there would be several free throws taken to close this one out. 72-68 your final. Number 1 St. John Vianney still perfect at 23-0. The Lancers on a 31-game win streak dating back to last year. This is their closest margin of victory this season as Bucknell commit Ashley Soulful-Canick finishes with 21 points. Zoe Brooks, the McDonald's All-American showing out, drops 25. The state's best takes on Christ the King of New York next. Number 6 Montclair Immaculate with a great outing, now 17-4 with the loss. Lions have a 3-game win streak snapped. Brene Jones and Sierra Ceballos both finished with 11 points. St. John's commit Tiana Bailey had 17. They'll look to bounce back versus Columbia. We caught up with SJV following the nail-biter.
I was just thinking, we have to win this game. We got to prove who we are. We beat the number 1 team in the country like a couple weeks ago. going out onto the floor, I just want to help my team win. Mindset is, if I have to score, I have to score to win, and I have to just help my team play good defense. Get open looks, just everything a good teammate does.
Don't lose. That was my mentality. Do whatever it takes to win. So if that was getting a steal or a rebound or passing to the open team so they could hit a shot, that's what I was going to do. We learned that if we don't come out as hard as we can, that we're going to end up down 8, like you said, and that if we play a good team like Paul VI, that if we play like that, we're going to lose. So,
for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.